Alrighty, Gloria, it has been great briefly chatting with you. We spoke a little earlier as well as a little bit off camera. But I want to go ahead and really just have this moment here to really get to know professional experience. So I'll kind of start off and then I'll give you the mic. So I have your resume here, right, Gloria? And you have extensive customer service experience. So I want to go from there. You know, you worked as a customer service rep for I'm sorry,
Mhm.
Florida Blue.
Mhm.
You worked as a legal customer service for Epic Global, and then you worked
Mhm.
as a care representative for Concentric. So
Mhm.
tell me a little bit about your day to day when it came down to your most recent role at Concentrics.
My day to day was going into the building, starting off with a daily warm up with our team lead. We always we use a lot of Microsoft and Teams. So we always chatted on the teams, our managers or supervisors would just let us know the run through for the day, the goals for the day, and if anyone needed to work on anything, that would be like the chance where like everyone would get a little bit of feedback, from the day prior and stuff. And obviously, inbound calls, it was for Apple. So it was a little bit of customer service, but also more technical of like tier one, tier two, tier three. So yeah,
Nice. And was that an in person role or was it remote?
it was in person.
Okay, awesome. So you have that customer service based skill set in
Yes.
person. I'm sure you've done it over the phone. You
Yes.
communicated via email as well with
Yes.
clients, customers, all that fun stuff.
Yep, that is
So
correct.
tell me, what systems are you familiar with using or have you used in the past?
I'm really familiar with Excel, Microsoft, Google. There's one that I'm familiar with as well, but I don't remember what it's called. I know it's like C, like WR or something like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was
Something
probably
like
like
that.
another CRM system that you
Yeah,
use
yeah,
for the
CRM.
company.
There we go. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, awesome. I know it's kind of hard to remember the systems you've used. I can't remember them all either.
yeah.
Have that familiarity with utilizing systems and
Yes,
training
that is
up.
correct. Yes, that is
Amazing. So tell me, as far as customer service, because you have a few years working in customer service. So,
correct.
what does customer service mean to you all?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm bilingual, so um, I root a lot of my customer service from my grandparents because they don't speak any English, and I've always been the one to call and be like, "Hey, like call for them or like call for my grandma mostly." And it's always nice to have like that one person on the other side of the phone like really understanding and everything. So I kind of like to put myself in that position and just like always, like, even if people have bad days or you know things that are fixable but in their mind they don't know, stuff like that. I still like to gather it together, and at the end of the day the calls are always good, so I'm pretty satisfied with that.
Well, that's amazing. It
Yeah.
seems as though you're very passionate when it comes, or compassionate
Yes.
when it comes down to speaking to, whoever. And now with that, with a next opportunity, what are you looking to get out of it? Are you looking for a placeholder, the temporary role, or are you looking for a long-term role to find a home?
I'm honestly looking for a long-term role. As you can see on my resume, a lot of them have been contracts. I'm ready to commit to a company, and just be there for as long as possible, make a career out of it, just make a name for myself in some place. Because, in the beginning, I was a little young and irresponsible, but now I'm more responsible within, and like, I'm ready for a steady job, a big girl job, as people say.
Yeah, yeah, definitely looking for stability, an opportunity to
Yes, of course, to continue growing.
skills, all of that. That's amazing. And with this role, with answering phone calls, entering
Mhm,
data, there's a lot of multitasking.
mhm.
How comfortable are you with the multitasking? How do you do it in that environment?
I'm gonna be honest with you. In my opinion, is one of my fortes. I really do enjoy multitasking. It kind of makes the time go by faster. Um, it pushes me to like to see like, okay, well, how many calls can you handle, or how many employees can you figure out the problems for? You know what I mean? Like, it's in my opinion, it's not bad for me. I enjoy it.
That's amazing. And I mentioned to you that, my client's kind of moving a little bit more rapid. And you confirmed that you're able to start perhaps as soon as tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
That sounds amazing. Well, Gloria, it's been amazing speaking to you. I love to, get to know your professional experience a bit
Yes, of
further.
course.
So thank you for that. I'm going to
Mhm.
stop the recording, but don't hang up on me. I want to continue chatting with you.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.